like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. When time is up, you're over us. Cause I think I might do anything.
What's up, Leo? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to September. How has Virgo season been treating you? Thank you to everybody who's newly subscribed and for returning. I love you so much. And if you're new here, welcome. Please leave me comments. I love to hear from you guys. All right, everybody, let's get into it. Perfect. Wow. Can we just leave it there? This is already speaking. This already says enough. Like, I would be happy just being like, all right, Leo, September, the world in the Wheel of Fortune. The universe is conspiring to change your life for the better. And we could just leave it at that and not let any other, like, swords in this, right? But I'm not going to do that to you, because I'm sure you want to see an extensive view. But this right here is amazing. It's amazing. You're seeing things at a higher view, or you will. A much higher view than you have in the past. And you're cleansing the past. You are in the process of cleansing your past, and it feels good, but it hurts. I know. This is beautiful. When you don't look at the process and you just look at the final product, it's gorgeous, but it's painful getting there. It's not easy. It's not easy. Why? Because you had karma just egging at you, just like knocking at your door. It was the law of returns. But it was also chance, and it was also luck that was following you. But where it leads you is gorgeous. Beautiful. We can't change that. I don't care what I flip after that. That cannot be changed. Leo. Okay. I get it. Not bad. This is just a feeling. It's just the feeling of lack. Like you don't have everything you need and that you can't give it to yourself. But what comes before that? It comes a gift, a token. But you do have shit. You do have it. But that instability, that challenge that's related to, wealth, resources at this time, or just freedom, you're struggling with freedom. You're struggling with the misery and the reminder that sometimes you can't do it on your own, and you would like to, but you can't. You do have new luck. You have new health, some solid gains, and prosperity. But is it enough? When it comes in, will you see it? Will you recognize it as a gift? Or will you be caught up in that feeling that you're not financially free? Will you see it when it comes in? I think you will. Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups. You're trying to balance being self-sufficient and also a relationship. I think I saw that in August as well. I think it was for Leo. But yeah, you're trying to balance cultivating who you are in this world, balancing your wealth and balancing a relationship. I see water sign for a lot of Leos, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right here. Balancing what it means to be you, how you're going to make an impact in the world, what you do for a living, balancing a relationship with the water sign. This also is speaking to the fact that you're coming into fresh emotions, where you're wearing your heart on your sleeve and you're trying to balance that. You're trying to balance the fact that you're being, you know, a little more sensitive than you're used to, a little bit more vulnerable than you're used to. So it's a lot for you, you know? You're like, damn, can I just do things one at a time? It's kind of overwhelming. No, you can't, because you're being sculpted, or you're being conditioned to foster what it really means to improve yourself, because you are gaining that energy of the supportive father, the supportive mother. But you could be a woman, but it's still there's a masculinity behind it. We are all one, you know. We are all feminine and masculine, but this energy is very masculine because it's very disciplined. It's emotionally disciplined. It's that master of emotions, and it's somebody who's relatable. It's not just like moody. It's like, I can relate to you on an emotional level, and that means something to me, and that impacts people, and it has a huge effect. And I think you want to have that effect on people, but sometimes you can scare away people with the flame, and it's really gaining that emotional maturity. This also speaks to a water sign, confirming again, I really do feel like a lot of Leos are in relationships with Pisces, Scorpios, or Cancers, or they have that in their moon sign. Some of you are going to or just made a career move. Some of you are going overseas, and you are willing, you're ready to go. You're ready, whatever this career move is, whether it's in your hometown or somewhere, it's something that's going to happen really fast, and you want it to. Why? Because you feel like this change that you're going to make, this drastic change, this quick change, this rapid change, is going to give you emotional fulfillment, a stable home life, and it's just going to enhance your well-being overall. The only thing that I caution, whether it's on your journey to love, on your journey to self, or your journey to career, maintain the energy. You know the energy of a Taurus, right? It's just very methodical, slow burning, you know, thinking before they speak. It's very solid, it's protective, it's practical, it's that planner. Not easy to change. So when you do make that drastic move, whether it be balancing a relationship that you've never done before, or coming into that emotional maturity, don't try to do things so quickly. You're gonna make that shift regardless. That wheel's gonna turn. I see it, and I see the intention and the motivation why. But when you get there, lock it in. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, I see that you're going to be left with the energy of the Two of Swords. And that's an unsettling energy. I mean, it's pretending to be settled, but it's not. You know, the water in the back, the waves in the back speak to things going on behind the scenes that we're refusing to acknowledge or take care of. It's tension. So this doesn't have to be here for you. If you are methodical and you don't burn everything in sight, and you really capture that flame, and you put your passions in the right place, you're not going to have this issue, okay? All right, so Moonology, Leo, we'll just take it. We'll take these two that fell down. I had some that flipped, but we'll take, okay, you know what, fine, we'll take 5, okay? This is 5 different Leos, okay? Maybe one. What do you need to release? Adjustments are required. Conclusions are within reach. Don't let your past hold you back. And be bold and make the first move. Conclusions are within reach. The world. Adjustments are required. Five of Pentacles. Be bold and make the first move. Page of Wands. Don't let your past hold you back. Wheel of Fortune. And what do you need to release? What pops out to me are the twos here, that duality. For some of you, juggling isn't working. And for those of you that insist on holding the swords, this will be the question that we have for you. What do you need to release? All right, messages from your guides. Live your bliss and practice moderation. I feel like I don't have to explain the messages from your guides. It is so cut and dry. It's going to mean something different for everybody. You know what area of life it's speaking to you. Okay? All right, what energy centers will Libra. Okay, Libra. Libra's next. Okay, what energy centers will Leo need to focus on for the month of September? This has been a great reading though. It's peaceful. Okay, solar plexus is coming out. That's your will. Solar plexus is your ego, but what's behind that? It's where your willpower comes from. All right, so what you're focusing on in the month of September, we have 2 solar plexus centers and 1 throat chakra. So your will and your truth. All right, the first one you have is choice. The second one you have is self-esteem. These are beautiful cards. Beautiful. And then you have will. Oh my God. Solar plexus is your will, but you have will in your throat too. So, interesting. I love that. The will to be expressive, the courage and the determination to be assertive in a very watery way, that self-control and having that direction when you speak. All right? That's your throat. And your solar plexus speaks to free will, courage, willpower, change. There's a lot of that will here, okay? That's what you're cultivating. And self-esteem speaks to your confidence, self-love, self-worth, and your pride. So we're making sure that these energy centers, or these, aspects of your life, that they're not overflowing in abundance to where you're running out or it's just an excess, and that you're not blocking this off as well. So it's the balance, making sure that all of these areas in your life are balanced, making the right choices. That also comes from being, intuitive. Everyone is intuitive, but it's listening to it and, checking in on where our self-esteem is at currently, and, our will to express our truth. Okay, Leo, I will see you in October. Have a good one. Bye.